Take one.
Oh, shit, look at that time. It's 9 p.m. and we're on YouTube, and that must mean that we are live.
It's our time.
Everybody do your seat dance. Come on, you know what time it is. You already know. This is episode 7. This isn't anything new. Come on, let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Yes, there you go. Finger guns all day, finger guns. All right, what up, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. Get your drink on, alcoholic or not.
I got my seltzer.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes indeed, you are now tuned in to the hottest podcast across the land, the hottest podcast across the globe, and definitely, motherfuckers, the hottest podcast on YouTube Live. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Patient Zero, and I have my beautiful co-host, yes, she is back, and she goes by the name of...
Nikki P.
And this is... Mixture of Variety. Give it up one time, give it up one time.
Woo!
Yes, indeed. What's going on? What's happening? What's cracking, everybody? What's going down?
TGIF for everyone else.
TGIF. I mean, what a week for everybody, right? It's been like,
yeah.
What a week!
Then
God
it just
damn.
snowed out of nowhere. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, the weather doesn't help it at all, but it's like roller coaster of emotions and things and positive things. You know, for me, it was such a great week, and then it was like,
yeah,
some major shit happens, you know, like, which I don't even want to get into, but it's like as far as like family and stuff, and then it's with, you know, people had their own stuff going on.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
It's wild, but like what I like to
get
say,
on the ride and enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, right? What else could you do? Can't even blame it on a full moon or nothing. I don't think that's until next week.
Oh,
but,
damn it.
You know, you always find something. Let's just blame it on the C word. All right, so anyway, what we like to say and what we like to think, and this goes for us too, just put everything on hold for an hour. You know what I mean? Just come to the show and have a nice distraction and have some fun with us. And you know what I'm saying? Just have some laughs, have some fun. And that's just what I like to think about this podcast more than anything. This is our 7th show. Like I said, on YouTube, it's our 7th show, episode 7. Whoa.
Number 7.
7. See, it's a lucky one. It's going to be a lucky one. We did celebrate 200 shows last week on our audio show. So yesterday was 204. We just keep rocking them out. Those audio shows, we just keep rocking them out. You know, and, you know, between CastBox and now possibly that app, Bigo. I don't know if you guys know anything about it or not, but
I just learned.
There's just a lot of people on that app. So, like, to promote anything, no matter what you're doing, it's just a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, to do a video or to do audio. All I did was audio the other day. And before this show, I swear to God, I did a video. I was like this with my phone. A video, right? Podcast on Bigo. I was like, yeah, what up? Check us out. For like 4 minutes, and I had 88 viewers. I was just like, damn. So this is what I'm talking about. We just want to spread the word, no matter how we have to do it. If it's, you know, Beagle, if it's carrier pigeon, if it's AOL, you know, mail, whatever it is. We just want to spread the word around.
String in 2 plastic cups.
Yeah, exactly. However you want to do it. And that's kind of like what we've been doing with the audio show, is promoting this show. And I'm not going to get into all the platforms that we're on, but all you have to do is simply Google us. Simply Google us.
Google is the key.
I feel in a very good mood, but I feel very warm and welcomed now that I can look down and see your beautiful face, because last week
Oh,
when I was doing
perfect.
this, I was doing this by myself, and I kept looking here. I kept like looking, and I
For
said at one,
what?
I said at one time too. I was like, "Fuck!" I keep looking down because I think I was like, "Nikki P, where are you?" So anyway, so it's good to look down
I'm here.
and see your face. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Thank God.
This is probably the last week that I'm going to say this, but if you want to follow us on IG, I mean, at this point, it is what it
I
is.
took a breaker, everyone.
Nikki P took a break, and then she
Ooh,
actually,
excuse me.
like,
I mean,
without
I'm
even
still
saying
on it, but
Yeah.
I had to delete the app.
Yeah, you had to delete the app. But what I'm saying is that for @Mixture of Variety, I don't use that for personal shit. I only got that for, to promote the podcast for us. About, I don't know, a year ago or something when we started. That was the only reason why I got it, is so it has nothing to do with, like, personal at all.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's helping, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I just think it's a waste of time.
Now, if we had a pyramid scheme business going on, we'd have like 14,000 followers.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Sell makeup.
Yeah, right.
Sell activewear.
Yeah, whatever, Whatever. We'll sell it
God
all.
forbid a pod.
Yeah, I know. So it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to keep it moving, and we're going to focus on this show for right now. This is our main focus. With
As
that
I
being said,
stretch.
yes, that's all right. Nothing wrong with
Everyone
stretching.
stretch.
Yeah, everybody, stretch and do what they have to do. Get relaxed. Get
Feels
in the
nice.
moment. Stay in the moment with us. And we're about to blast off and have a party. I hope you guys are ready, because we have a wonderful show for you guys. We really do. We have a lot to talk about, though, so I'm going to try to, talk a little bit quicker than normal, if that's possible.
All right.
This is a mixture of variety. This is a mixture of ideas and a variety of topics, and it's February 19th, 2021. Let's get that shit out of the way first. Okay.
This month flew already.
Absolutely. Now, since it is a variety show podcast, Nikki P, we can talk about anything and everything.
And
we truly
that
do.
includes mental
We truly do.
illness.
Yes, go for it.
Mental health, addiction, sobriety, recovery, experiences in a halfway house and rehab, LGBT life, relationships, current events, news, sex, hip hop, mindfulness.
Yeah, let's do the mindfulness breath real fast. When you hear this bell, just take a nice deep breath just to stay in the moment. Ready? All right, go for it.
All right, UFOs and aliens, conspiracy theories, random topics, and so much more. And above all,
Above all, Nikki P,
positive energy and
laughs. That's what it's about, regardless of what we're talking about, no matter what the topic is. And I just wanted you to continue that flow, because I didn't want to get into it at all. I want to save some time. What I want to say, though, is that any of those topics are highlighted shows, and if you're interested in any of them, go back and check out our 200 shows on any of the platforms, and you'll see whatever you're interested in, of one of those ones that Nikki P just listed. If you're interested in it, just check it out. And we also
so
talk
much
about
more.
and so much more, like having sex with gay midget aliens, which we forgot to say at the beginning. That's very important too. All right, so we're not professionals in any way. All right, this is just our podcast, and we just like to wild out, and these are just our thoughts, views, and opinions. These are just our thoughts, views, and opinions. Most of the time, our experience, strength, and hope. We say what we want. We do what we want. It's our, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we have to tone it down a little bit for YouTube, but at the same time, these are just our thoughts, views, and opinions. I know, right? But
we still spice it up.
Of course we do. We got to add the little flair of mixture variety on it. The Nikki P Patient Zero flair to it, of course. So I do have a disclaimer for you guys, especially if you're listening for the first time. You guys have no idea what's going on. We always have newbies listening, so that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's definitely a beautiful thing. I forgot to say, big prayers And positive energy goes out to the people in Texas who are suffering, who still don't have power, and it's like negative, it's like 30 degrees, and everything's freezing inside. Yeah, it's like they're taking forever to like fix that and get the power back on, and there's some people that still don't have power, and I can't imagine not having power when it's this cold outside. So prayers.
And I want to move there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It should have definitely been fixed by now. That's all I have to say. Okay, so with that being said, the disclaimer: if you are hypersensitive or get butt hurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you. Sick and twisted. I'm gonna be your hype man. Yeah, right. I'm just thinking about somebody's comment yesterday. We had the show was Ask a Gay, so there was like anybody could ask me anything, and some of the questions were amazing, and but someone really flipped that when I said the disclaimer. We didn't even get into it yet, and I was just like, if you get butt hurt easy, and he put in the chat room something like, don't you get butt hurt easy if you're gay, something like that.
Oh Jesus.
And I was
okay.
Like, all right. Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar, uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things
and fun
you'll hear on Mix Show Friday, which means listener discretion is definitely advised.
I can't hear you. Where's my glasses? Well, back in my day. What? Huh? What did you say?
Oh, man.
What did you say?
There she is. Granny's in the building.
Back.
The third co-host of the show, ladies and gentlemen. She has Alzheimer's and dementia, and she has her VIP seat, and she's here all the time. And, we love her to death for so many reasons, and we had to make her a co-host of the show.
She also has an Instagram now.
She also has an Instagram
now. I found out.
If you guys want to follow Granny, it's at Granny Dildo. Simple as that, at Granny Dildo. She'll definitely take on your... Yeah, it's very easy to remember, and she'll accept all requests. She doesn't even know how to use any of that. But we found out.
But she found me.
Yeah, she did. Maybe we don't give her enough credit, but yeah, she
she acts dumber than we think.
Yeah, maybe. Well, like a lot of the times when she's falling asleep, and we think that she's asleep, but she's really awake listening. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
we love her. We love her because she comes all the time.
That's what she said.
She's here all the time, and just for that reason alone, we were like, damn, this lady's cool. Well, we caught her in the parking lot one time, and she was smoking crystal meth, toad, crack on different occasions. Nikki P found out that she was actually tatted from head to toe. You know how old people have like 80 layers, and when it's like 90 degrees outside, or like 9 degrees outside, or 90 degrees outside, they have like 8 layers on. That's what I meant to say. My bad.
Not 80 and 9.
Yeah, I might be having a stroke. So, what we noticed is that she was
Granny
tatted.
will save you.
Yeah, right. Tatted head to toe, ladies and gentlemen. So we were like, God damn, we love this lady. Nikki P, what happened on that one, that infamous day?
You tell it better.
Bruh.
Well, let me sip some tea
He
first.
does.
Let me just tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. She came into the studio audience one day, and she had a bag that was like the size of her. Never has this happened before. So we're thinking around, we're like thinking, and we're looking around. Me and Nikki P are looking at each other like, damn, that might be an AK-47. She might like light up the audience. You know what I mean? She might just take it out and light up the audience because she has sundowner syndrome from having dementia. This is where my mind is going anyway. Probably nobody else's, but that's where my mind was going. Nikki B is laughing the whole time. I'm just like, yeah, she has sundowners because I worked, with elderly before, so I thought that's what was gonna happen. So I was like, no, Granny, listen, at Granny Dildo, listen, you can't do that. You can't bring in a bag like that. That's a huge bag. We have to check it. She was like, okay, no problem.
So security comes.
So we had to call security. God, it's just the whole thing, you know what I mean? Like, we had to call security. Security
took an hour.
Yes, and
finally, what'd they find?
We found a 3-foot dildo.
Bruh.
That was it, Nikki P. That was it. Me and Nikki P laughed for about 12 and a half minutes, and we knew.
The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes. Exactly. And we knew that we had to make her a co-host of the show. And the icing on the cake on top of that, her 100th birthday was actually on our 100th show celebration. So that was just, pretty amazing, if you ask
Woo!
me. What are the chances,
I can't hear you.
Well, you're supposed to be asleep, Granny.
Good night.
You're supposed to be asleep. You're supposed to be asleep by now. Anyway, that is the story of Granny. Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. And the breaking news comes in the form of a segment that we like to call Mini Holidays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, mini holidays. Why? Because every day is a holiday.
I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles.
Whatever.
Who said that in the studio audience? Not whatever. It's the Turtle Kid. He's allowed to talk and say what he wants.
Whatever.
He's our best friend.
Can you escort this bitch in the back out? Just escort this bitch in the back out.
10-4.
10-4. Well, security will be here after the show anyway, so. Because they take so long.
That's their
I like
vibe.
turtles.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. You are truly a mixer. You are one of us. And so is anybody that's been listening to us for a minute, for the past 200 shows and on YouTube, etc., etc. You are mixers as well. But you guys are mixers if you made it this far in the show. And we love you to death. And,
Woo!
What can I say? A lot of people don't make it this far in the show. There's a lot going on, as Granny says. Thank you, P.
It's a lot to take in.
Granny does say that. And then I just want to throw up after I hear that. But, definitely.
As we all do.
Gay midgets, Granny's dildo disclaimer, Turtle Kid for no reason.
Because we love
I
them.
got you. We got you. We understand. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, this is everybody's favorite segment of the show. The second segment of the show. Nicky P, it's mini holidays.
Oh,
Woo!
shit. Here we go again.
Oh, fuck.
My
I
fave.
can't believe you've done this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We got time.
We got time for it, Nicky P. Yo, I did that last week. And I was like, wow, that sucked without Nicky P. I was like, that was a waste. Why did I do that? Nicky P got to be here so I can go.
We. Wait, I gotta point that way.
Yes, indeed. So we here at Mixture of Variety, we really truly believe that you should live every day as a holiday, and that just simply means be grateful and thankful for the things and the situations and the people that are in your life right now, instead of being envious, jealous, hateful, resentful for the people and the situations and the things that you don't have in your life right now. Simple as that. That's what we mean. So it is, Nicky P, it is February, what the fuck did I say? 19th?
19th. Jesus.
Wow, February 19th. I will be 40 in like a week and a half.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be 40 in a week and a half, ladies and gentlemen.
That's wild. I don't believe it.
Please send all gifts to mixtureofvariety@gmail.com.
And prayers.
And prayers, really. And wheelchairs. Okay.
I got the walker with the tennis balls.
Yes, that's what I need. That's what I need.
All right, ladies and gents.
Let's get it cracking. What
It
is today?
is Friday Fish Friday.
Hey, all right.
Yum. It's a
You
Midwest
like fried
tradition. I love all fish.
I like fried anything, so it doesn't matter what it is. Except for a fair that I went to a long time ago in the South, in Florida, that they had fried butter.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God.
That's
fried
the
butter.
most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Exactly. All right, let's keep it moving.
International Tug of War Day.
All right, very nice.
Remember the biggest kid always had to be in the back with the thing around his waist? The rope?
Yeah. Yes. I happened to play tug of war earlier today, so wow. Look at that. I celebrated. Just kidding.
I was like, interesting.
Yeah, right? It's like trying to be funny, but no.
You can have the next one.
Oh, it's Iwo Jima Day. Oh, Iwo Jima. It marks the anniversary of the date in February 1945 when a battle of Ijo Minja
What is it?
began.
You think Japanese?
I think it's something to do with that, maybe. It's showing American
Interesting.
soldiers holding up a flag, though, right? So it was like some battle that they won, or that we won. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into it.
Yes. It
Anyway.
is National Caregivers Day.
Oh, very nice. Every day should be that
Cheers
day.
to that. Cheers.
Nicky P, cheers.
National. Wait, wrong way. National
There
Mint. National Chocolate Mint Day. Ew.
All right. I have to really be in the mood for that.
I am not a peppermint patty gal.
Yeah. Or a sweets gal.
No,
You're a sweet gal, but you're not into sweets.
hate them. Even though I do want a cookie. It is National Lash Day.
Okay, I have a
Let's
question.
see those
about
lashes. Mine are
that. Yeah,
real.
you can't see. My camera's too far away, but I do have some banging lashes. I've been told my whole life. But you know how now, like, girls, women,
They're so bad. I see them all day at work.
but they're like this now. They're like this big now.
Dude, I don't even know how you can see. I wore lashes with my Halloween costume, and it was like every time I blinked, the fake lash touched my eyeball.
Yeah,
And I see women every day at my job with these lashes like this, and I'm like,
exactly.
are you
I thought-
driving?
I thought it was only like a drag queen thing, because like drag queens
No.
are like, you know, like just out of control when it comes to like dressing up and doing whatever. They're just like, you know, outrageous with it. But now I see everybody with those lashes.
Not me. It is National Tartar Sauce Day.
Oh, all right. Let's just, I'm not sure. Like, I know it's like fried fish day and stuff like that, but the tartar sauce, no. No, I'm good with that.
Tartar sauce is okay if you have it the right way.
I'm about to like freak out.
Is that it?
It is. It is National Vet Girls Rise Day.
All right.
Also National Women's Heart Day. Aw,
Okay.
get your
Good,
heart
very nice.
out.
Yep. For all the women wearing lashes,
We love you.
we love you.
And last but not least, everyone, Prevent Plagiarism Day.
All right. That's the way you go out with a banger, ladies and gentlemen. Prevent Plagiarism Day. And, you know, speaking of which, first of all, that is Mini Holidays for February 19th. Give it up one time. All right, so speaking of which, a lot of times when we do this show, I'm getting information from a website. So I'm going to say it, like I usually do say it, to make sure that we're not plagiarizing anything. But more importantly is how we talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, we're not reading word for word. We're just, like, mentioning something, and then we're talking about our experience, strength, and hope, or thoughts, views, and opinions. So let's get right into it, then. This is good. I think we have plenty of time.
We do. For all 71? No.
I mean, you know, probably not.
Just being realistic.
Yeah.
Going by our track record.
Yeah, we'll probably get 12 done. We'll probably get about 12 done. It's so funny when we play those games, too. It's the best. Like, I have 250, you know, random questions, or 250...
We got through 28 of them.
Would you rather? Yeah, right? Okay, so let's just get right into it. These are... I didn't even explain what we're talking about yet. These are basically... It's as simple as this. We do like to talk about mindfulness. Remember when Nikki P got down to the mindfulness part of the list? We did the bell. We had a deep breath, okay? That's one of the highlighted topics that we talk about. So today we're going to talk about mindfulness, but all we're talking about, and that's why I think these 71 things could go pretty fast, is 71 ways to better your life through mindfulness. Simple ways. Simple, easy ways Nothing, sometimes it's not anything like we're asking you to do some type of crazy yoga or you have
Doing a
to.
cartwheel with one hand.
Yeah, right. Actually, I think that is on this list, but no, just kidding. But yeah, I mean, basically what I'm saying is that very simple things that you can do, very easy, and that you can do every day, and that it doesn't take a lot of mindfulness practice. It just takes enough awareness to do this task and then keep it moving. Some of these you don't even like the first, I think like 5 or something like that. You don't even leave the bed. So let's get right into it. You have it open, Nikki P?
Mm-hmm. All right. Number 1. Very simple. Wake up early.
Yes.
How simple is that? It's actually easier said than done.
Yeah. But just what a better way, you know what I mean, to start the day, And this is coming from addict mentality, as I'm sure you could relate because you've spoken about it on the show before. Addict mentality, if you go to sleep at all, I remember like staying up for, 3 nights in a row, whatever it is. If you even go to sleep at all, it's usually what, noon to 5 p.m. You have like the craziest schedule
Yeah.
ever.
11 to 6.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, like crazy shit like that. Like you want to do your shit during the night because that's when everything happens that's like negative, or
See, but I have been waking up early, and let me tell you that like 30 minutes, I get a bunch of shit done. Or I don't, and I just sit and enjoy my coffee.
Isn't that great though? Because I can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I can wake up at a certain time and go back to sleep for a half hour and feel like I didn't even sleep that half hour and it was like a waste of time.
Yeah,
Or
I
I
hate
could
that.
actually get out of bed, make my bed, or do some of these mindfulness exercises and keep it moving. And by the time like my body's actually flowing and moving, it's been like a half hour. So I feel like I actually utilize that time. That's basically all they're saying here is just wake up early. Like you want to have that. What is that called? The something rhythm where like you go to sleep like when it's dark and you wake up when it's light. Like that kind of wants to. You kind of want to sync that.
Cycle, REM.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're getting the REM sleep, and the best way you can get the REM sleep is when it's nighttime. So just because it's dark at 5:15 here, I'm not saying go to sleep at 5:15 because it's dark. I'm just saying like,
Yeah, no.
if you wake up around the time when what I'm saying, like when it starts getting light out, it's just like you're starting your day with mindfulness and gratitude, which is the next one. Awaken with gratitude. What do you think about that? Easier said than done? Sometimes. Some
No,
days.
I mean, if you couldn't sleep the night before
Yeah, right.
or had really wild dreams, then I'm going to go with that's when it's challenging. But otherwise, no.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's really good.
I mean,
I'm sure
if you
some
don't, then one should probably read like a meditation book, like a daily meditation, and read it in bed. That would help.
Yeah, for sure. Or sometimes make a gratitude list. Because sometimes gratitude, when you actually make a physical gratitude list, even if it's 5 things, 10 things, you're setting yourself up for gratitude all day.
Yeah.
And a lot of things, there might be things that you take for granted. Like I say all the time, like if I wake up, I say, oh, I don't have a car, or oh, I'm this and that, whatever it is, that I complain about, and then I just bring it back and I say, you know what, my legs work and I'm able to walk places, so I'm not in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I woke up from a comfortable bed. I have heat. I have running water. I have food. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that people actually forget about sometimes.
Number 3, do
Go
a
for it.
mindful body scan.
All right.
That you can do in bed, but I always think of yoga when they're like, scan your head, You know, like close your eyes. How's your back feel when they make you like focus
That's
on
exactly what it
different
is.
parts?
That's exactly what it is. It's just, you don't have to do it laying down in bed. You could choose to do it sitting up, or even get out of bed and sit on a yoga mat or whatever you want to do. But that's exactly what it is. You're just paying attention to your entire body, to really see where tension is, and to see where you're tight, to see where you feel uncomfortable. There's nothing worse than waking up with a really bad headache and you realize that it's coming from your shoulder or your back.
Ugh, the worst.
There's nothing worse than that, because sometimes you can't even you can't even get it out if you're trying to stretch it. It's just there.
Yeah.
But if you take notice and you're aware of it, it's a little bit better to do some stretches in a certain place if you are going to start the day like that.
Definitely.
What about practice a morning breathing exercise?
Definitely do.
So
As
important.
often as I can.
Yes, so important.
Even at work, I'm like, everyone needs to take a mindfulness breath.
Yeah, right? Well, I'm sure out of these 71 that exactly what you just said is going to be on there. Not just a morning breathing exercise, but just some type of breathing exercise throughout the day.
Definitely.
Because it's just so important. Like I was talking about the cigarette, like even though the cigarette makes your blood pressure go up and your heart race and this, you're actually getting relaxed, or at least the illusion of feeling relaxed.
Yeah.
Because you're taking deep breaths. So if you do that in the morning to start your day, that's a beautiful thing. I get limited oxygen, I know for sure, because I sleep like shit, and you know what I'm saying, like I'm having a sleep study done, so I know for sure that that's a problem for me. But if I wake up and I take huge deep breaths before I start the day, it's a lot better for me. What's the next one?
Notice your thoughts.
All right.
Definitely do.
Yeah, definitely do. We don't really have to talk about that one. I mean, just be aware and just know what's going on. Like if you wake up irritable for some reason and you remember a dream, okay, that's where it's coming from. If you wake up and you don't know where it's coming from, and then you remember that, oh yeah, something triggered it from yesterday, or something just
last
triggered
night,
it.
yeah.
Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Then you're noticing it before it gets out of control. And for me, when I say out of control, I mean like thought gets attached to a thought, gets attached to a thought, gets attached to a thought, and then before you know it, it's a bad situation.
Yeah. Ooh, I've been doing this next one lately. Number 6, make your bed mindfully.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And during
maybe
that 2 minutes,
3 if I fluff up the pillows.
right. During that 2-3 minutes, you are practicing mindfulness. Like mindfulness is something that is practiced all the time,
so easy
throughout the day.
It's so simple.
That's so simple, right? You're just like you're paying attention to what you're doing, and you're blocking out everything else, and you're just changing, putting the blanket on and putting it this way, and creasing it, and whatever it is. Every
but the
rehab
key is you need to realize like that moment,
Yes.
You need to realize you are practicing the mindfulness to actually like calm you down.
Exactly. Absolutely. And the last thing I'm going to say about that is in those 2-3 minutes of mindfulness bed making, you just completed your first task of the day, and that feels good. You get a little sense of a little reward, maybe a half a drop of dopamine even, to be like, wow, I just completed my first task of the day. And when you look at your room, your bed, your apartment, whatever it is, and I know you know this, yeah, when you see it like that, then your mind state becomes like clean and uncluttered. That's what I'm trying to say. So if your house and your area and your bed is clean and uncluttered, your head is the same way. It's a beautiful thing. That's why every rehab that I've been to was always just like, make your fucking bed, and we have to, there has to be you have to flick a quarter off of it.
Oh Lord, I wouldn't have made it. It was more like, just make your bed nice.
Yeah.
No
But
quarters.
that's exactly the reason why they wanted to do it, is because you just complete your first task of the day.
Oof.
All right, what's next?
Follow a bathroom ritual.
All right, what do you think about that?
I mean, I think I do. Depends if I shower in the morning or don't. But I do things in the morning in like stages.
Yeah.
And I have like my bathroom that I actually wash my face and brush my teeth, and then I have my bathroom where I like my vanity
Mm-hmm.
and actually get ready.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of like a routine ritual.
Oh
type
yeah, it's
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, like for me, I don't feel right if I don't wash my face, shave,
Brush your teeth.
brush my teeth, take a shower. Yeah, like it all has to be like that. Like in different stages. But then
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready to take on the day.
Because, like, some people I know, they just get ready, they get up, get ready, and leave. And it's the same thing, and I'm just like, no thanks.
Yeah.
I need, like, an hour to myself.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oof.
Nothing wrong with that. All right. So, shower meditation.
Ooh.
This is a really good one. This is
Today
a really
I
good one.
actually, like, did that in the shower. I was,
Yeah.
like, breathing and closing my eyes and just enjoying the feelings.
I try very hard to do that because, you know, how, like, I'm sure you can relate, but how many people out there in YouTube land, when they take a shower, and this is just one activity of the day, they take a shower, and the time that they're in the shower, and they got out of the shower, they barely remember even showering, because when they're in the shower, their thoughts are racing so much that all they're thinking about is, what's going to happen at work? I hope my car tire, you know, has enough air in it, because last time it didn't. I hope my boss doesn't
That's
piss me
why I
off
shower
today.
at night.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, all these thoughts are just, like, going through your head, and you're just like, why didn't my girlfriend or boyfriend text me back? Or what is this? Or what's going on? And then, you know, the regular shit that, like, you can't shut off. And while you're showering, the last thing that you're thinking is actually being mindful. But if you switch that thinking and you're actually mindful about everything, like using your five senses, that's what is going to come up
Yeah.
a lot over here. Use your five senses. You smell the soap and you feel the washcloth or whatever and the water, and, you know, you're actually, like,
The
breathing, like you
loofah.
said. The loofah. I do use a loofah, by the way. Just saying. Washcloth, loofah, whatever it is, you know? But you get the point. A lot of these are going to be, like, just being in that activity and using your five senses. Because that's one
Yeah.
of the best ways to practice mindfulness. What we got next?
Drink water.
All right. What about cold tea?
What about seltzer water?
All right. Yes, drinking water.
Look, it's like a big to-do to drink enough water. My friend got me the water bottle where it tells you, like, refill. Okay, like 2 big things. I can't really. It doesn't fit in the screen. But you have to drink 2 of those a day.
Yeah.
And then you're peeing every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I try. And then at night, like, I do drink 2 seltzers.
Mm-hmm.
Or a
Well, at least
tea.
you- Yeah, I mean, and those have water in it. At least you're trying. You're getting some water in. Yeah, my brother has a bottle that's like this big that he used to carry around. He used to carry it around. It
Like
was, the
Granny's
funniest
dildo.
thing. Right? Yeah, exactly. Granny's dildo's like out of screen. Look at that, out of screen. See, for me, it's a little different because yes, drinking water is very important for the normal person, but because of all the medications that I'm on, and because of one of the medications that I'm on is on lithium, they'll be like, if you don't drink enough water, you'll die. So be like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. Whoa!
How much water do you have to drink?
Something like twice my body weight in liters. I mean, in milliliters, something like that. Not liters.
Damn.
Liters. Can you imagine? I have a pond out back. I just go out with a
That you
straw.
fill every week.
Yeah, I just go out with a straw. I'm on lithium. It's okay.
I'm not crazy. Let me live.
Oh my god. Nikki P, number 10, smile in the mirror.
I do that all the time.
You definitely should.
Right
Everybody
now,
should. Everybody
you're
should.
my
Yes.
mirror.
Yes. Everybody's smiling. Everybody cheesing. Yes.
Woo!
It's always good. That's self-explanatory. It's like one of
I
those
like
things
what
like,
it says right after. Does that seem ridiculous?
yeah, right? I mean, a lot of people might think that, and a lot of people might be in a bad... Listen, a lot of people might be in a bad head space. A lot of people might be
Well, they need
not in the
to
greatest.
take
I
care
know.
of that
Something that simple that they can do is just smile at yourself,
and make your bed.
and make your bed. Practice morning meditation is the next one. Do you do that?
I wish I did more, but I don't. I mean, I read my meditation.
Yeah. That's good enough. That counts.
I mean, that's something.
I have a...
If I had more time.
Right. I have
Like-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Like, I was just going to say, like, if I work... Tomorrow I'm working at 9 in the morning. Like, I'm not going to... I'll read my meditation, but, like, I'm going to be a little more rushed. When I work at 11, it's like I have the time to, like... I did a workout in the morning. I did dishes. I have the time to, like, really just breathe and be mindful.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I read one of those things. I have a book right next to my bed that's it's like, like a meditation that we used to do, like, in
Yeah.
the place. It's like a meditation like that. Like, you read, like, it's like one paragraph.
For the day.
Yeah, and it's specifically meant for people who, like, worry too much. So it's like if I wake up and I'm already in a state of panic, which a lot of times unfortunately happens, I read that and it's like, it cuts it in half. That's my morning
Nice.
meditation. Oh, this is a good one. Read number 12. That's good. That's all you.
Write in a journal or with morning pages. I actually journaled the other morning. Because, like, I always say I'm going to do it at night. And again, when I have work at 11, like, I have an extra 30 minutes. I mean, I wake up at 8. So I was just like, oh, bam, bang that out in the morning.
Right. It's awesome. It's an awesome way to get that energy out, good
Yeah.
or bad. Good or bad, right?
Even at the end of the day.
Absolutely, at the end of the day. That's what my therapist used to always tell me, just at the end of the day, just scribble some shit down so my mind doesn't go crazy at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, that always helps. We just actually talked about this a little bit. Read inspirational content. Right?
Number 13.
Yeah, so go ahead. Do number 14.
Set
13 we
a
just talked about.
daily set a daily intention.
All right.
I like that.
Absolutely. That's pretty self-explanatory too. I mean, just set a daily intention. Like, today, I'm going to do this.
And do it.
And do it.
And make it simple.
You know what helps me a lot is to write down, because I'm old school.
Mm-hmm.
Write down. Don't do it on your phone, but write down with a pencil or pen on paper, like 3 goals that you're going to accomplish that day. And throughout the day, like at the end of the day, if you completed those goals, like, you physically crossed them out. And it's such a good
like
feeling.
mini holidays.
Exactly. It's so like satisfying to, like, actually physically cross them out. Like, yes, I did do those 3 goals today.
Well, see, that's my to-do list. But then in my journal, I write 3 long-term goals.
That's pretty hilarious. Read number 15 right now.
Define 3 daily goals.
Oh my god.
No,
Are
at the end of
you-
my journaling, I do my little gratitude list and I write 3 goals.
Yeah.
I want to pay off my car in July. Like, shit I know I can do.
Yeah.
Book a trip in New York.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Just goals in general are just like, it just makes your your life that much better. Because, like I always say, you shouldn't project the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but planning it is, there's nothing wrong with that. And making goals is one of the, you make
And
a goal
I
and you plan
love
for it.
planning.
You do love planning. Listen, now that I got this new job, I have to save money. I can't anymore. Like, I have to save money to get a car. I can't. Anyway,
Well, you better listen to me.
I'm gonna transfer my money into your card, so you like hold it. Just hold a separate section for me because I can't do it myself.
No,
Obviously.
it's hard.
I'm a fucking like I'm in 5th grade or something and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy everything. Anyway,
See, shit I buy is just pricey. Like, I almost bought shampoo and conditioner today. One, I need it, but it's also $65.
right. Which
And then, I would have added on this and that and a little bit
Yeah.
of that.
yeah, of course, I
Oh,
get
I've been
you.
wanting that perfume. Mind you, I'm like waiting for my first actual paycheck and like
Yeah.
paying everything off.
Yeah, right. I know that's another thing too, like paying stuff off because I have so much stuff to pay off in addition to everything. But like where I live and where we live, like public transportation sucks.
Yeah.
It's not like when I was living in Albany. It's not like living in the city. There's a bus or a subway or something
There's
like
one bus.
that. I mean,
There's one
when I was-
bus here.
when I was living in Albany, there was a bus on the corner every 5 minutes. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so convenient if you didn't have a car. But now, where I live, ladies and gentlemen, one bus an hour. What the fuck is that? Where do I live? Where is this? A
The
farm on
Hudson
Idaho?
Valley.
I live on a farm on Idaho. Come get me once an
I
hour.
wish. That'd be
You would.
nice. Very secluded.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
All right, so this is all you. Number 17, create a tea or coffee ritual. I mean, every time I do the podcast, I have a tea ritual. I put, 6 or 7 bags in there. I let it, seep. Not seep. I let it,
Seep.
seep. Yeah, seep. And get extra strong. And then, that's my ritual for the night, anyway.
That's my morning with coffee.
Yeah.
It's so
Like
crazy. I try so hard to be a morning person, and I'm just not. Like, I'm better in the morning, but like the fact that I have to get up at 7, I'm just like blah. But getting up at 8 is like so manageable.
Oh, yeah. Oh
About
my
1
God, yeah.
hour.
So much different. It's like totally different. Totally different. So number
Number-
18, go ahead.
Eat breakfast mindfully.
Okay.
I try.
Yes. And
This
that's
is for like a stay-at-home mom or dad. This is
well,
for
it
like
doesn't even.
stay-at-home.
The thing is, Nikki P, is that these things don't have to take up too much time. Like,
Well,
don't.
eating breakfast mindfully, yes.
All right. Well, figure like this: like you're making breakfast the whole time you're making it. You're mindful about what you're doing, and you're using your 5 senses. And then all there's really saying, as far as eating, is don't inhale it. Like take bites and actually chew it and smell it, and
I
You know?
know. But then you're
I mean-
rushing to get to work.
It doesn't have to be more than. I mean, how slow do you eat? I mean, if you're gonna make breakfast and just sit there and it's like an hour and a half, and you're
Well,
just
it
like,
depends what you're
I'm being
making.
mindful. Yeah.
Like avocado toast. It takes about 10 minutes to make, and then you want to
Okay.
eat it mindfully. There's another
Yes.
10, 15 minutes
But
because
I'm
you don't
sure
want to
that you do-
inhale it.
Right. I'm sure. But
There's
I'm sure
30
you do.
minutes.
I'm sure, like a lot of times, unfortunately, you're right because of the society that we live in. Sometimes you have to inhale it. It's not.
Which
It's not like.
sucks.
It's not like this is normal.
Like
I mean,
a
how many
30-minute lunch.
Right. Well, exactly. Like how many people have to run out and they don't even like eat breakfast mindfully. They don't even eat breakfast in their fucking house or apartment. They're eating in the car. They're trying to inhale it and they're picking their teeth while they're pulling up to work.
See, I
So,
don't do that.
I mean, but that's good. So you're better than most. You're better than most. But yeah, fucking this new job that I'm very happy and blessed that I got. It says on the schedule 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I mean, I knew it was anyway, but like 30-minute lunch. Like I've had 30-minute lunches in the last previous jobs that I've had, and it's just like you sit down and you're just like this. You're just like, all right, lunchtime. Oh, gotta clock back in. All right.
It's the worst. And especially like, thank God my store is right next to the food court, but like still you go in, you get back, you sit down, there's 10 minutes gone, maybe a little more.
Right.
Then you're inhaling.
Right, exactly. Now imagine doing that without a car. Just saying. Just saying.
Number 19.
Oh, we're on 19? Okay, go for it.
Be present with your family.
All right, that's very important. I mean, that's
I
always
pretty
important.
much am. I'm never on my phone around my family.
Yeah.
It was like, when I was little, like the TV was off at dinner, like
Yeah.
no phone. No one called the
Yeah.
house phone.
Yeah.
So for me, when people are on their cell phone constantly, it's just like, stop. You're being
Yeah.
an asshole.
Absolutely. That's really good to hear that, because that's exactly how I am too. Like a lot of times when I'm by myself and I have my phone all the time, when I'm with my family, I will put my phone away for the entire day. If not like 6-7 hours, and go
Yeah.
back and check it or whatever. And it's such a good feeling, because then I know just doing that, I'm being mindful. And I'm actually in the moment with my family. These are memories that I want to have forever.
Having fun, yeah.
I feel the same way with you. I feel the same way with, well, you are kind of my family, but I feel like the same with, whoever. Like, of course,
Yeah.
I just want to be in the moment with them. I don't want to be like this. Yeah, did you hear this that happened? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, no way. Oh, I gotta follow. Oh, who followed me? Granny Dildo. Interesting. Okay, but anyway, but you know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right, so number 20.
I know. This
I don't know
one's
about
stupid, but
yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I don't know.
practice family meditation. Hell to the no.
Yeah, let's just skip that.
I
one.
want no part of that.
Right.
I would love to get a therapist and be like, have fun. Bring
Yeah,
her
right.
to everyone's house.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Okay. So, what do you think about this one? I mean, we go hiking all the time when it's not 6 feet of snow outside and 2 degrees outside.
You mean you don't want to go right now?
I would still go. I would still go.
Connect with nature. We love
100%.
nature.
Love nature.
I'm stoked for this lake house.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's something I originally wanted to do with my partner. Things went awry and it turned into something else, and then that didn't work out, so it's back to the original plan. And
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
thank God.
I think you're gonna have an amazing time. And yes, and that'll be
Because you just want to be alone.
right. And the weather's gonna be so nice, and
Peaceful.
and nice and peaceful. I went back on an old video on my phone, and it was actually sleeting, ladies and gentlemen. And I took the video. I'm sure you saw it, but I'm sure I showed you last year. But I took the video and I said, "Happy May 9th." It was May 9th. It was sleeting.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I swear to God. I have the video on
Lordy.
my phone. But anyway, you won't have that problem in June. And connecting
No.
with nature is just so important. Oh my God, it's just so peaceful, and it brings me back to basics, and it brings me back to myself. I don't know, we're not going to get to it now, but a walking meditation, there's a way, you could do a driving meditation, you could do any meditation.
Oh,
but if
yeah.
you're just using your 5 senses and you're paying attention to what's going on and you're just focusing on the moment. My favorite is going into nature, in the woods, barefoot.
Oh, nice.
I mean, hiking barefoot would even be amazing. I don't think I've ever done it, though. But, just being barefoot, because then you're really
Ouch.
connected to the ground. I know, that probably hurt. You're really, connected to the ground, and you're really feeling like you are a part of it. And you feel like the negative ions or the positive ions. I forget which one. Whatever it is. All right, we're almost out of time.
That's
You wanna
how I
do-
feel with the beach, too.
Yes, 100%.
You know?
And you're barefoot on the beach too, so you feel the same way. Like
Yeah.
your body feels the same way. I don't really like this one. Complete a 10-minute exercise warm up. I mean, if I'm gonna do a 10-minute exercise warm up, I'm gonna do a workout right after that.
Yeah.
Like today, I did my little routine, 35 minutes. I'm not gonna do 10 minutes.
Here,
warm up
let's go. We're going to
and
skip
then
to
just stop.
24.
All right, let's do it.
Recite positive affirmations.
All right, there you go.
That's
What a beautiful
good
thing.
one.
Nikki P, that kind of goes with smiling at yourself in the mirror.
Smile.
It kind of does, right? Because you do this, you smile at yourself in the mirror. You smile at yourself in the mirror, and it's very important, that by itself. And then you recite positive affirmations. And this is not about being arrogant, and this is not about being conceited. You tell yourself, I am the shit. I am great.
Yeah.
I am attractive. I can conquer and do anything. I can accomplish anything. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you talk to yourself. Like you talk
I
to
have
yourself.
mantras in the back of my planner.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, whatever.
Why not?
Whatever
I have
helps.
my planner every day.
Yeah, exactly. I am honest. I'm trustworthy. I'm compassionate. I'm resilient. You're saying all these things, and you know, you say it enough, especially like day after day, you start to believe it, even if you at first didn't believe it. And the only reason why I say that is because when I was in recovery, I didn't believe it. And when I first started saying positive affirmations, I couldn't look at myself in the eye. And then I got to the point where I could look at myself in the eye. And now I'm just like, yo, you are the shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it works. It works, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely works. And we're going to end it on that because that is a beautiful, positive
Perfecto.
affirmation. What a positive affirmation to end it on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for February 19th, 2021. That's it, Nikki P.
That's it.
That's
It's
it.
bedtime here.
It's bedtime. You got to work at 9. Listen, check us out on CastBox if you want. Monday through Thursday. It's very entertaining. I promise you that, especially our sex show, which for right now is
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday nights. For right now, that might change. Nikki P is going to pop up here and there.
Literally.
But check us out. Right, literally. But check us out Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern on CastBox. Google us to find out all the platforms that we are on because we are truly everywhere. And while we have IG, you can follow us at Mixture of Variety, and make sure you follow Granny as well at Granny Dildo. At Granny Dildo. All right, we gotta
Don't
get
forget
those.
that.
Don't forget that. We gotta get those follows and all that shit. And yeah, if you like the show here, please spread the word. You know, share it. Tell one person. Tell 2 people. If you like what you see,
Tattoo it on a kid.
tattoo it on a kid if you want, but just share. Just tell people about it. The more views, the better. Obviously, we want the views. We want people to come to our page and subscribe and like and the whole 9. Right, Nikki P?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
All right, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna end the stream right now. So in 3, 2, make a yeah, there you go. 3,